What's up, guys? It's Serena K Fit here once again in my basement. Today I'm gonna make you guys some fully raw vegan cheesecake. Alright, you guys, so for this fully raw vegan cheesecake, we're gonna do it in two parts, okay? First, I have ingredients for the crust over here. I have 1 cup of walnuts. I have about 5 pitted medjool dates, okay? I already took the pits out, as you can see, and laid them out, okay? Those are the only 2 ingredients that you guys need for your crust. That's it, the walnuts and the medjool dates. All right, so this all over here are the ingredients for the actual cheesecake part, okay? I will walk you through all of these ingredients. I have 1 full cup of raw cashews. I have half a cup of, you can use maple syrup or you can use agave, and I actually used agave, so that's half a cup of agave. A half a cup of coconut milk. You want to make sure you guys use the fattiest part of the coconut milk. So before you take the coconut milk out of its container or the can, don't shake it up. You want to get off of the full fat part off of the top. So a half a cup of the coconut milk. We're going to use 5 tablespoons of coconut oil. And then here I have some raspberries and strawberries. I'm using a half a cup of raspberries and about 3 strawberries. You can do 3 to 4 strawberries. Mine are pretty large, so I'm just going to use 3. And juice from a full lemon. Okay, so these ingredients here are what you need to make your actual cheesecake part of your cheesecake. All right, so before we start the crust, I'm going to actually hop back over here. The 1 cup of cashews, you guys want to soak it for about 5 to 8 minutes. I would soak it in like a cup of water. It doesn't really matter how much water you use. Just make sure the water is hot. Okay, so I'm going to pour my hot water right into there, and I'm going to let that soak for 5 to 8 minutes. Okay, so we'll let that soak, and then we'll jump back here to make our crust. All right, you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and make the crust. You're going to need a food processor for this part, okay? So we're going to take our walnuts, toss them right in, okay? And break up the dates in half, toss them in as well. Just like that. I'm going to actually wait to put that one in, okay? And you're just going to turn it on and don't forget this part, okay? Put that there so your walnuts don't come flying out like they just did on me. I'm just gonna pulse this a little. All right, let's check this consistency. See, it's a little bit chunky still. What we want is it to be a little bit more grainy, okay? What the dates do, it's going to hold the walnuts together to create our crust, okay? So they're super sticky. They're a great way to make any type of crust. So you want to use, like I said, I put the other one away, but I think I'm going to add it in here because I feel like it's a little bit too dry. So I'm just going to put this one in as well. Let's break it up a little more. All right. Here we go. Let me take this out. Lock. Put this in. Check this out. This is perfect consistency, okay? Kind of like I would resemble it to couscous, okay? Nice and grainy, and it's all nice and processed in there. The dates are all broken down as well. We're gonna put this into our pan, okay? So just like this, you don't have to grease the bottom or anything like that, okay? Pour it all into your pan. Remember, we're not baking this, so you don't need to necessarily put like parchment paper. You can, it's easier to cut it out, but I actually never have put parchment paper down. So just like that, and we're just going to spread it out. We're going to use our fingers to mold this into a crust. Okay, just like that. If you feel that it's sticking to your fingers, which mine isn't really sticking, you can always dip your fingers in a little bit of water and then just from there press it in, okay? Just like that. Cut. All right, you guys, so your crust should look like this after you press it all in and mold it all together, okay? I'm gonna actually put this into the freezer for about 5 minutes while I create the cheesecake part. Okay, you guys, my cashews are nicely softened up. I just strained the water out, and now we're going to add all these ingredients, okay, one by one. First, I'm going to take my lemon, 1 whole lemon, okay? This will give you that tangy cheesecake flavor. Squeeze that in there. Perfect. And then this half. Just like so. Let's take that out. Perfect. Okay. And then I'm going to start with the coconut milk. This is 1/2 cup, you guys. 1/2 cup of coconut milk, the full fat. And then here we have a 1/2 cup of agave. And just scoop as much out as possible. Okay, there's that. And then we're going to do 5 tablespoons, which is equivalent to, I believe, a 1/3 cup. Okay, so those 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. Just toss in your strawberries and then your raspberries. Okay, so all of those ingredients are in there. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and top it off with the lid, and I'm going to blend it on my NutriBullet. Alright, you guys, I just got done blending it all up. Let's take the lid off. Yes, perfection. Nice and thick and creamy. I'm gonna give that a little try. It's my favorite part. Let's see. Oh my god. Remember to put 1 whole lemon, okay? That tangy flavor that comes from the lemon is just perfect. Also, I forgot to mention when I was putting all the ingredients in, to make sure that the raspberries and strawberries are frozen, okay? It'll give you a thicker consistency just like this. Perfect. Now we're going to pour it onto our crust. Okay, let's pour it all on top. Yes. Super thick and creamy. It's so perfect. I'm going to scrape everything I can out of this. Alright, you guys, just go ahead and smooth it out. Just like so. It's perfect. And something like that. Spread it out evenly, okay? It's not too thick in the middle. There you have it. It's nicely spread out evenly. Oh my god, my OCD can't be. Okay, perfect. Should look just like this. You guys are going to put this into the freezer for about 4 to 5 hours. Roughly 4, okay? After 4 hours, it should be good enough. And then take it out. You're gonna thaw it for like 15 to 20 minutes before you can actually enjoy it. Alright, you guys, it's been 4 hours. I just pulled the cheesecake out of the freezer. This is how it looks. We're gonna let that thaw out for about 15 to 20 minutes before serving it, okay? Usually when I make my cheesecake, I always make a strawberry sauce to go right on top. So I'm gonna give a little quick tutorial on how to make that sauce. It's very simple. Okay, we have about like a 1/2 pound of strawberries. I'm just gonna toss these straight into the pan, okay? And here I have a 1.5 tablespoons of agave, and I'm going to pour the agave right over the strawberries. to bring the heat a little higher so it starts to sizzle up. And then you're just going to let these simmer for about 20 minutes. So as soon as the strawberry sauce is done, the cheesecake should be thawed out enough to be ready to serve. Alright guys, the strawberry sauce has like literally a minute left. And then I'm just going to take it off of the stove and assemble our cheesecake. Alright you guys, so I took half of that strawberry sauce and put it into a bowl. I'm just mashing up the strawberries a little bit to get it more liquefied. I personally like it on the chunkier side, so whatever you guys would like to do, you can keep it chunky, you can soften it up a little to make it more saucy. I'm going to keep it this consistency, still has chunks, but still has a good sauciness to it. Put this to the side. Let's go ahead and cut this cheesecake, okay? I'm going to just go right here. Oh my god, this is so nicely defrosted. And then here. And we'll leave it just like that. I actually want to take the middle piece out, so I'm just going to cut here. And then take my spatula. See if I could do this nice and clean. I'll probably grab a piece from each side, but let's see. Just like that. And we're gonna plate it. So you can scoot it off. Excellent. Alright guys, the best part is this sauce right here. I'm just going to take a little bit and right over that cheesecake. That's it, just like that. Alright, let's do this. Looks really good. I'm going to take this edge right here. Has a little bit of it all. The crust looks really good also. Okay, every time I make this recipe, it gets better and better each time. Like, this is a must try, you guys. Please try this out. Let me know how you like it. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, leave me a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll catch you guys next time.